work that Abraham has done and Milano Design. It's just been, it's exceeded our expectations, I would say. And everything's just been no hassle. The crew worked really fast, and we're just really happy with all the work that they did. We couldn't be more thrilled.
So the process was really pretty smooth and simple. At first, Abraham came out to the house and looked at all of the rooms that we needed to have done. He asked us the right kind of questions about what we wanted to have done in the house. And he really kind of took it from there in terms of the design, which was great for us because I'm very indecisive. And he came up with the whole design. He sent us renderings of the design that were absolutely beautiful, and it was not a hard decision to go with him and say that everything that he had already put together in his design plan was exactly what we ended up with.
Yeah, and I would even say that it was obvious from the first time he was here just how much he cared about, you know, completing a vision and having an idea of how best to do it. And that was such a welcome change from other people that we've had come out and just kind of stand and mill around. Like from the very beginning, there was a passionate kind of, what would you say?
He took
just
direction.
Has passion. Yeah, he really cared about how it was going to look and the attention to detail and everything. We were just really impressed, and so it was great for us because we were kind of happy to just let him go, and then he would listen to our suggestions, which is like exactly the kind of relationship that we were looking for.
And he was invested in the project. He wanted to see that it was done right.
Yeah.
They were wonderful. The guys did a great job. They were amazingly fast, much faster than I could have ever imagined. Abraham set a time schedule and they kept it. He said that it would be 6 to 8 weeks, and it was on the dot. So we didn't have to wait around for materials. He ordered materials before getting the job scheduled so that everything was ready to go, and everything just went as smoothly as you can imagine. Aspects of the new kitchen that we love the most are that we can actually be together as a family. The kitchen is so much bigger and brighter now that the renovation is done. Before, it was dark, it was enclosed, and you were really sort of ostracized to be in here making a meal. And now the family can all be together. We can have our kids at the table doing art projects while I'm in here preparing dinner. And it just makes for a much more inviting space for our whole family to be together when we're entertaining, that everyone can sit around together in this much larger, more beautiful space than we had before. From one very strange bathroom to 2 gorgeous bathrooms. The one bathroom was very large, but honestly, the way it was laid out from the previous homeowner who did it himself, it felt smaller than the 2 bathrooms that we have now, based on the reno. That we now have a bright, open space, and we have a functional space. It wasn't even functional before.
I would highly recommend Abraham to anybody. as I said earlier, the thing that stands out to me about the way he approaches the work is you can tell that, as you said, he's invested in it from the very beginning, and he cares, and it's very much like a partnership. And I really valued that he was able to help guide us through the parts that we didn't know anything about, and then we had total faith to rely on his creative vision, like when we weren't sure what to do. And it's just, we've been really happy with how everything's turned out. It's been great.
I would absolutely recommend Milano Design to friends and family. I think that we are beyond thrilled with the work that they have done. The design that Abraham came up with, I kind of want him to design the rest of the rooms in the house. Because I'm having a hard time figuring out what to do. He would give us some choices that he thought would look really great in the space, and it was much easier to choose from the 2 or 3 choices that he would give us than for me to figure it out. So absolutely, from a design and from a renovation experience and all of those standpoints, I would recommend for sure.